Just now, we said the Lord told us not to be afraid. Because the Lord holds the keys to the underworld and death. Everyone's life is in the hands of the Lord. All of it. Everyone's. Everything is under the control of the Lord Christ. Should we be afraid? Don't be afraid. It is mentioned in Psalm 110 that when Christ judges the nations, the corpses of the nations will be scattered everywhere. And it mainly shatters the heads of enemies of many ethnic groups. Let's talk about it again in chapter 19 of the book of Revelation. When there was a man called the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords, that person, when that son arrived, all the people, all those who belonged to Satan, both were killed by the two sharp swords he uttered from his mouth. So the corpses filled the entire earth. On the entire earth, all the big birds flew over. Eat the flesh of those wicked people. Have brothers and sisters seen this scene? So don't be afraid. Those people were ultimately the ones we killed. So let's take a look. Psalm 110. Tell about the Lord Christ. Of course, finally, the Lord granted his authority to his son. Make his son Sibeth brother, to carry out the destruction of all nations and kingdoms. At first, God said so. Jehovah said to my Lord, "You sit on my right. Wait for me to make your enemy. Sit on your footstool." The Heavenly Father has already spoken. He is the creator of all things. The great God has already made up his mind. Say, "You sit on my right. Wait for me to make your enemy. Sit on your footstool." So all the enemies of the Lord Christ be a footstool at the feet of the Lord Christ, stepping underfoot by the Lord Christ. So the Heavenly Father has already destined it. All of our enemies, all those who belong to Satan, all evil spirits, already destined, make our enemies, sitting on our footstool. So what? The Heavenly Father said again, Jehovah, from Zion, extend the scepter of your ability and say, "You must rule among your enemies." Will theory, let the Lord Christ take power among enemies. That is to say, those enemies have been handed over to the Lord. Let the Lord Christ crush them to death, like crushing an ant in your palm. It means that the enemy has already been defeated. It's in the hands of the Lord, just like the Heavenly Father, the scepter of extending ability. Tell the Lord, "You must rule among your enemies." So what? Let's continue here. On the days when you fought against your enemies, your people will willingly follow you. They put on holy white clothes, like dewdrops in the morning. The oath of Jehovah. Never change your mind. You need to follow the style of Melchizedek. Always be a priest. Refers to grant the authority of the high priest to the Lord. Let the Lord Christ control the lives of all mankind. Said again, the Master on your right. When he gets angry, we will destroy the kings. He will execute judgments among the nations. Sure show must be everywhere. He will be in many countries. Break the enemy's head. He wants to drink the river water by the roadside. Therefore, he must hold his head high and straighten his chest. Refers to, after the Lord Christ gained power, he wielded this authority. After the Father granted authority to the Lord that day. After the Lord shatters the Lord's enemies, the Lord granted authority to his own Son, also bestowed upon all who belong, all the children of this Son's limbs. So, when we descended from heaven, when breaking up nations and states, the corpse is about to fill the entire earth. Make the blood of all the wicked on the entire earth. You have to pour it out. Therefore, we must smash the enemy's head. And we need to drink the river water by the roadside. Therefore, we must hold our heads high and keep our chests straight. Since the Lord Christ possesses such authority, we may have the courage to do so. There wasn't a sister yesterday who saw a policewoman in a vision. Come and hug our sisters. Don't be afraid. Those are just creations. The Lord Christ governs all things. Those enemies who once threatened us. In the future, we will take his blood, fall to the ground, make their corpses, fill the entire ground. May glory be given to Father and Lord.